Hello noobs, in this video I'm going to be going over some of the best items to get as a beginner trader in Roblox. All of these items are under 10k wrap, so these are all very affordable for any beginners. So I might be forgetting a few limiteds, but these are some of the limiteds that I saw that I feel strongly about getting as a small trader. And yeah, let's hop right into it. So the first one is Sinister Branches. It's just a really solid demand item, and it's always pretty good and it gets solid OPs. It's like one of the best items and one of the most consistent items to get as a small trader. Any of the three dragon faces, again, pretty good demand, little OPs, and they're always pretty consistent. And if you get it when it's low, it'll probably go up and you can make some profit. But out of the three dragon faces, the green one is the best. KSI crown, even though it's a really small item, it does kind of get OPs, and it can raise up to like 1400, and it goes down to as low as 1000. So you can get it when it's like really low and then wait like a day and it'll go up like 200. KSI crown is actually really good to make profit as a small trader. Now, one thing you cannot get, do not get like the first Gucci items that came out. Unless it's like the brand new ones, like the capes or like the wigs or whatever, or like the British ones. Don't get the former Gucci, like the bags and stuff, because that is extremely bad and nobody wants them, and you can't even projected foot them. Also, do not get eggs. Eggs are also pretty bad. No one really wants eggs. The only good thing about the eggs is that they go projected pretty often, so you might be able to flip them. But in general, I would probably try to stick away from eggs because they're not the best. But get Shaggy, because Shaggy is a very good item. It's pretty consistent, and like the KSI crown, it raises pretty high. The Black Iron Commando or the Camel Commando are both solid items. They both get decent OPs, and they're both pretty consistent. And you could always trust in them because they do look pretty good, and people will always try to get them for OPs. Also, Take a Chance is a solid little smaller item with decent demand, and it's pretty similar to the Rusty Chrome Shades, which are also pretty good. I would recommend getting both of them, but those would be like a second option. I'd rather get any of the dragon faces or Sinister Branches, but they're not bad either. New attacks are pretty good because they get projected a lot and they're actually not too bad of smalls, so it's not too bad. The golden chrome shades are also pretty solid. I do kind of like those, and they do look nice, so you can get decent OPs on them. The blue winter cap is very good as well. Like, it's one of the best smaller items. I really like the blue winter cap. It always pulls OPs, and it's just consistently really good. It sells multiple times a day, and it always sells above wrap, it feels like. It's a very good item. I do recommend getting that. The Knights of Redcliffe bow is solid because it sells really high, and it has low demand, which you say, oh, that's not really that great. But low demand smaller items that sell really high usually don't get LPP'd. So over time, though they sell slowly, they do raise a lot, and if you sell it, you could probably make profit on it. So if you put it up for 7k, if it gets a bullet, you make like 1.5k profit, for example. Gold Mecha Knight Mantle is also pretty good because it looks really nice, and a lot of people will just go for it. People OP more than they should on it. If you could get it for a small OP and then flip it, you could probably make some profit off of that. Now, the full set of goofs are also very good. Blue or red are both good, but green is also fine, but blue and red are definitely better in my opinion. They're all pretty good, high demand, smaller items, and they usually raise, and they could occasionally become projected as well. They're pretty good. Then all the equinoxes, or at least the green sign and violet ones, are all pretty good. The violet right now is projected, so right now it shows 6k wrap, but it's usually around 3k-ish. They are all pretty good because they're all like not horrible looking hair items, and people will OP for them. Now, the last item I found that I like is the Core Blocks Trip Mine. Only because it sells pretty decent and has okay demand. It's just like a pretty okay item, and for smalls, that's not too bad. Now, a little tip is either go with high demand items like Sinister Branches, or go with really low demand items that are selling high, like the Knights of Redcliffe. When you get low demand items that sell high, you could either sell it for a lot, or they sell high and then you make like 500 profit, and usually those items do pretty well. So I would either look for low demand, high selling price, or high demand consistency. I would look for one of the two. If you do not get either of them, it's probably not the best. All these items I listed in this video are all pretty solid, and if you guys think I missed anything, or if you guys like any items, or if you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. But that's it. Bye, noobs.